Welcome to Club Doom, where this was gonna be a quickie, but it's not a quickie. You see, I was checking out my Patreon, subscribe to my Patreon, by the way, we have cool perks, when the Boom Chicka Pow person suggested, hey yo, you should do a video on the gameplays once you're done with Sonichu. And I was like, bet. The gameplays be the one topic that's always eluded me about Chris lore, as it's the only major conflict in Chris's life to somehow not make it in the comics, which always baffled me. With how much Chris cursed Michael Snyder's name and bloodline, you'd think he'd be like the Sephiroth of the Sonichu canon, but dude is never mentioned. Hell, there's a reason I made him the secret final boss in the King of Quickville. I then started reading the Quickie article on the gameplays, and that's when I realized, wow, this John is really long. Like, bruh, how am I supposed to make a quickie with this Long John Silver's head-ass article? Only way this could be done is if I took like a month and a half to make a single video on the subject. And it would be like 40 minutes long, and I would hate that. Part of the reason I've been covering Chris on YouTube in the first place is because I was sick of every video about the man being like a 50-hour time sink. And B, you know how YouTube's algorithm be. If I don't update you guys every 2.5 minutes, Susan finna suspect I left the platform for dead and just nuke my sub count, like it's some kind of nasty TV dinner. So I'm announcing a new mini-series where we discuss the gameplays, and how this petty drama escalated from a shouting match over Yu-Gi-Oh! To so buckle your safety belts and rock your best Ash Ketchum drip. It's gamer time. The game place was essentially Chris Chan's home away from home. When he wasn't dicking around his house pissing off Bob and Borb, he could typically be found dicking around this place, pissing off the likes of Mims, Lucas, Megan, and especially that dastardly Michael Snyder, the manager of the game place. But ayo, I could definitely relate to their plight. I'm sure we've all been there. You're just chilling, trying to enjoy your hobby or whatever at your local gaming venue, when all of a sudden you notice the lingering stench of Arby's body odor and disappointment. And that's when you realize, oh yeah, the cosplayer's here. I remember back in college, I was the console coordinator for one of the gaming clubs, and one day I made the mistake of telling an acquaintance in a class with other people who could hear me. Yeah, just outside of just us two talking, that I was bringing a Wii U to our next meeting. Big oof, cause turns out one of the people who heard me was one of the Smash Club people. And for the uninitiated, Super Smash Bros, or at least its community of dedicated players, got a particular reputation in the FGC. And you ain't gotta look too hard on Google search to find out why. So when the next meeting got raided by a bunch of sweaty, obnoxious
chicken blocking, button mashing, level 3 wake upping, raw tagging, low tier using, pad playing, input dropping, teleport spamming, flowchart following, DP abusing, meter wasting, punish whipping, Wi-Fi using, scrub whining.
Smash players. It wasn't particularly shocking when Smash got effectively banned for the rest of the semester. And it was a unanimous decision too. Club officers and normie club regulars alike. Ain't none of us wanted to have to relive that awful evening, having to listen to these nerd emojis with legs spurg out because someone said the word items, not even within the context of the game. But now I'm just rambling at this point. Anyway, after a long period of increasingly disruptive behavior and repeated warnings from staff, Chris got that ass banned by manager Michael Snyder on June 6th, 2008. After his permaban, Chris would make several attempts to regain access to the store, all in vain, on some Looney Tunes-like shit. The game place would inevitably be shut down in 2015 and replaced with a Gearhart's chocolate store. And of course, Chris being Chris took this as a W, even though it had been 8 years past the point any normal person would stop giving a shit. So join us next time when we talk about the kinds of behaviors that got Chris quicked the fuck out in the first place. We in for a wild ride, so long as we don't hit anyone on our way out of the parking lot. Sweet nectar. Yo. Boom, chicka pow, chicka boom, ta-does the name. We took the risk and now we taking over the game. No arcade, but better believe I finna make every beat that I make for my patron, cause they a saint. Now I ain't out here trying to enter the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I be having fun, just trying to entertain. And I ain't about the clown shit, trying to get the acclaim. And I ain't about the clout shit that reserved for the lames.